Okay, so there we have our character now is rigged, and if I go to my pose mode here, you can see that I use my target here to move, G for move, yeah, it's working, and I can bring this one down, yeah. So the knee does like that because that's the reason why we have the pole. So we do this, yeah, okay. So what happened, I wanted to show you this. I added an eye. You know, you might have characters with all sorts of things, with clothes and belts. I'm going to add a belt so I could show you an example. Eyes or ears, and it might not be affected by the right bone or not be affected at all, or might be deforming based on another bone. So I'm going to show you this, how to fix those kind of things. So I'm going to use two things. One thing is going to be the weight painting, and the other one, yeah, let me just do that. First, so I am in pose mode, select all, sorry, press A to select all, and then you press Alt G to reset, move, and Alt R to reset any kind of rotation. Okay, so now I'm back. Go back to object mode and then go to my character, mesh, and go to edit mode. Right, so if I once the object is attached to armature, if I come here and to any vertex, if I come to item, I can see, for example, that vertex is being affected by the upper arm and forearm. Okay, so it tells me which bone is affecting that part of the geometry, right? So if I rotate that arm, yeah, this part's going to be deformed, and sometimes it doesn't work when you with automatic rig. Some things will get affected and some others won't. So we're going to sort this out. So let's have a look at this eye, L, right? Because the eye is separate. So great. Press L for selection, and it tells me this is all connected to the head only. So if I had here connected a little bit, if it was being influenced by the neck or the arm, so when I move the arm, this would deform. So we would need to fix this, right? In this case, it's not. So it's just this one is working, that one isn't, right? So if I press L, it's not connected by anything. So let me show you this one first. In case this one is being deformed in a way that you don't want it. Okay, I come here, select that. Let me just do it here. I come to vertex group, and remove from all. So suddenly now, if I click there, it's not being deformed by anything. So if I come back here to my object mode and select my armature, go to my pose mode and rotate my neck, the eye is not rotating with it. Okay, so we need to now connect this back. So let's go to edit mode, select this L, select that one L. Oh no, be careful, make sure you are selecting the right thing. Okay, so select both eyes and I go to vertex. Now they are not connected to anything because remove from all. Vertex group, set active group, and here I have all my bones from armature. So I want to set active group as the head, yeah, because I want the eye to move with the head. And then come back here and say vertex group assigned to active group. Let's have a look if it works. So we need to test now. Come back, select the armature, pose mode, and there you go. It's selected. I mean, it's been affected. It's all sorted. The other thing I want to do, I want to show you. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to select my character and I'm going to put a little belt here. So I saw that in another video. I think it's the best way to show some deformation here. At the moment, let me just show you something. If I come here to my armature, so I move this, as you can see, or maybe I want to put the belt so I can show you properly. See his bum here is moving, it's deforming too much with the movement, and I don't want that to deform that much. But I think the best way is to create a belt so you can see it becomes more obvious. So come back here, go to my geometry, my mesh, edit mode. I'm going to, I'm going to just select this. I don't want that. Select this. Okay, and Shift D, click with the right mouse button. Oh, it goes back to the right place, and I'm going to separate this. I'm going to separate. That's the magic thing as well. Once it's connected already to the rig, so I'm going to separate and create a new object. Okay, so it's a very thick belt, but never mind, just keep it like that for the purpose of the exercise. And I'm going to edit mode. I'm going to extrude a little bit and extrude along normals. Yeah, let's say it's a belt like that. In fact, I actually don't like this. I'm going to just do this, and I'm going to delete those ones here. Delete. There you go. Got now a decent belt. So select A and extrude. Okay. Let's say this is my belt. Okay. And go back to object mode. Let's see how this works. If I come back to my armature, you see, even if it's in a different object now, because it's been rigged and it's been connected to the armature, if I create clothes and everything, I can leave as a separate object. So I can even change different shirts and all sorts of things. And it will remember because it's got the weights on it. It's called weight. We're going to look at something called weight painting. So I'm going to my pose mode. And I'm going to rotate this. Yeah, it's rotating. And the belt goes with it. So it's deforming too much here, for example. I don't want that, but we shall see. Let's have a look at the leg. If I move the leg, you see, it's deforming the belt a bit too much here. I don't want the belt to deform. Look, I saw this in another video. I thought it was a good example. So I'm going to leave like that. Yeah, so I don't want my belt to deform when I move the leg. Okay, so let's have a look. Go outside of the pose mode. Sorry, my goodness, I got lost here. I lost my view frame. Oh, I'm upside down. Right, okay, sorry. Let me go get back here. Right. It's playing a bit funny here. Let me just select this. View frame selected. Okay. Now, you see here is deforming my belt. So what we're going to do, we're going to select, we'll use something called weight painting. So we select our mesh, we select our armature, and we come here, select the armature and the mesh, and you come here, weight paint. So now in order to select the bone, you have to press shift. So if you go here and press shift in every bone, you can see the colors here, right? So blue, it means that it's not affecting anything. And then you have cyan color, and then green, yellow, and the red. Red is like fully 100% affected by the bone, and a little bit yellow, and so on. So if you need to press shift, remember. So here, when I press this bone here, it shows me where is affecting, of course, but my belt is not attached to my thing, so I think I have to do that as well. But anyway, I have to put it in together. Hold on, guys. All right, here you go. Let me just go back here. So select A. I'm just going to reset the pose. So Alt G and Alt just in case there's a rotation. Yeah, I came back to normal. I'm going to put the belt with the thing so I can explain with the mesh. So join. Okay, so now it's part of the same mesh. So select the mesh and weight paint. Okay, now it's part of it. So you see it's affecting. I want this to be blue. Yeah, so let's just click here. So I come here in the weight paint. So that means I want to remove weight. So I bring my weight to 0. Here you decide the size of your brush, which you can use F as well. And the strength. So you can do it slowly. So you can kind of, okay, paint blue because you don't want this bit to be affected. You don't want the belt to deform. So okay, so I don't want all this to be deformed. I don't want, for example, when I was moving the leg, let me just go back here. You see, let me just put in a pose for you. You see, it's still deforming here, and this part of the bum maybe it's moving too much. No, I think it's all right. Okay, I will leave it like that, and I go back to my object mode, select my armature, and select my mesh, weight paint, and then I can remove here. See, now it's gone back to where it should be. Okay, so I'm gonna select another bone. So this bone is affecting. Yeah. This is where that bone affects. And so on. You see the head is only the head, and so on. So this is weight painting. Okay. Right, so now I've painted with that one. You see it's no longer affected by the belt is now independent from that movement of the leg, of that bone. Okay. So let's just go back to object mode and pose mode. Yeah. So you can always adjust a little bit, but now it's a lot better. Yeah. Okay. So this is weight painting. The other thing I want to do, so pose mode, select O. I'm going to reset rotations, Alt rotations and Alt location, which is Alt G. Okay. Right. Okay. So the other thing I want to show you, if we want to add a hat, so let's just make a quick hat for him. So I'm going back to object mode, and I'm going to add a mesh. I don't know, I'm just a UV sphere. It's quite gigantic, so let me just scale down, and G to move. Just I don't know. Let's just go in edit mode. Oh, it's quite, I don't want that much resolution, guys, so let me just go back here. Let me just create a new one. UV sphere, but I just want, I don't know, 16. by 8. Okay, so that's less resolution here. S4 scaling, bring it up, G, scale. Okay, I'm going to edit mode, and I'm going to delete those faces. Let's just do a very simple hat here. Rotate, just going to rotate a little bit, and edit mode. I'm going to maybe, yeah, something like that. Okay, extrude here. I don't know. G to move. Oops. Let's say he's got a little hat like this, right? Very simple. And okay, now we need to attach. So now the hat is a different object. Okay, it doesn't actually need to be with in the same mesh. So what we can do is we're going to armature and select our hat, and I think I forgot how to do it. Object. Let me finish the video. I forgot exactly what I need to do. I need to attach to the head, right? So, oh, maybe it is the same way I did the other one. Yeah, I think we had a different way. So let me stop the video here, and I'll get to you in a minute in the next video. I see you later.